Alright, here's what I'm thinking about on the old Stromberg. It's a fine instrument. It's just a lovely instrument, and I don't want to do anything to take away from the value of it as it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this neck off, save this bridge, because I think that's a cool little bridge with the little center mounting leg in it, and attach a different neck to the pot. But I'll save the old neck and everything so that if anybody ever wants to put it back to original, they can. I often take an old tenor, throw a 5th string peg on the side of it and just play it that way for a while. But for one thing, I don't want to mess this neck up, and for another, you notice how the fretboard actually comes over the top of the head, which raises the fretboard up above the head by a good 1/2 inch. It wouldn't really be comfortable for me to play with that fretboard up like that. This is a particular style of banjo. Seemed like they might have called this a banjarine or something like that, but I don't like the fretboard up here. I like the fretboard to be down here level with the edge of the head. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of pop this off, stick it back in the case. I will go ahead and use the Stromberg tailpiece because I think that's awesome. And then I'll start seeing what I got. I was looking at, there's a neck I bought on eBay the other day. It's not a terribly fancy one, but it would be workable. I've also got one up on the wall over there on that old postal envelope that isn't too bad of a neck. And it might be a little easier to mount just because it has the wooden dowel peg in it, whereas this one has a bolt and a good bit of the heel is gone on this one. So I'll get that neck off. I'll be able to get some other necks and see how they look on there. I do like the way this neck is mounted on here. I've never quite seen one with a mounting bracket like this. That is just pretty darn interesting. I've also never seen a Stromberg with a Stromberg tag on it like this. Most of them are just kind of pretty much unmarked. This one has one that says Charles A. Stromberg and Sons, and it's got an address on there, Boston, Massachusetts. That's pretty cool. Well, I took the neck off, and I got to looking at it, and I just decided I think I'll take this thing all apart, clean it all up. If you look down in here, that's really quite a lot of grime and stuff down in there. There won't be a better time than right now to pull this thing apart and clean it up real good and put it back together. So I'm just going to pull all the bolts out, put them in a bag. I always like to put a little 3-in-1 oil on the bolts, loosen up the threads and everything, and then we can piece it all back together later.